Hello everyone. Um, I thought of recording this video today because of trouble finding parts for the front fork in my 2013 Triumph Tiger Explorer 1200. As you can see, I have the old parts laid out here. This model, 2013 model, is very unique. These are only can be used on the 2013 model, so you won't find any aftermarket parts if you just go and search for it. I tried eBay, I tried different parts manufacturers, and yeah, a couple of brands here in Australia. Yeah, I didn't had any luck, so I had to order them from UK through a site called fowlersparts. The main focus of this video is for anyone who wants to find parts for the bushings. Specifically, when you call like a third-party shop, they might ask you the dimensions of these bushings, and the problem I had was there was no way for me to tell that without taking the parts off the bike. At that time, I already checked with Triumph, and they confirmed there were no parts within Australia, and that they checked all the aftermarket manufacturers. And what the Triumph dealer told me was it was very tricky to find the 25 millimeter thickness bushing, and that thing just complicated finding parts. I ordered the parts directly from UK myself without through the dealer because there was like a 3 months turnaround time. So yeah, so this video is mainly for giving you guys the dimensions of these bushings, so when it's time for you to replace this, you can find a local shop or a local manufacturer, and you can give the dimensions, and they might able to come up with suitable bushings. So yeah, we can start with the oil seals. So I didn't had any trouble finding the oil seals here. There was a brand here in Australia, and this is the dust cover, dust seal, I guess. And yeah, it wasn't leaking or anything, but it was replaced anyway. So the problems was with the these bushings. So this is the outer tube bearing. So number 15 and 16 according to the parts catalog, and I am looking at Tiger 1200 Explorer up to win number 740276. And yeah, so that's part number 15, so it's this one. And if we try to see what it says in the catalog, part number 15, that is, so it's a piston. It was referred to as inner bushing, and part number 16 is this one, the small one, but it was very thick. So this one was the bushing that was giving the trouble, because of the thickness. It's not common. So that's part number 16, and if we scroll down, part number 16, yeah, it's called bearing, outer tube bearing. Yeah, and those two parts are not super expensive, but just hard to find. This is the part T2041531. That's the piston, and the outer diameter is 47 millimeters. And if you see here in the analog, like in the ruler it says 47 millimeters, and in the digital one it's not super accurate, but it says 46.9. And this is the width of the piston, that is 20 millimeters. And if you see in the analog one it says 20 millimeters, and digital 19.84, which is not super accurate, but 20 millimeters according to the analog reading. And yes, it's normal that it has that small gap, and I'll share the photos from original parts I ordered, and it has the same gap. It's supposed to be there for all the bushings, the piston, and the outer tube bearing. And the piston thickness is 1 millimeter. This is the outer tube bearing, and the part number is T20415330, and the outer diameter is 51 millimeters. And the width is 12 millimeters. And the thickness is 2.5 millimeters. So this is the hard one to find because of that thickness. So yeah, that's a bit of important one.